Welcome to this explainer. Look, today we're jumping right into Techzolo Technologies, a really fascinating company that's making some serious waves by taking raw whiteboard ideas and turning them into incredibly powerful digital solutions. Whether you're a lean startup hustling to launch that minimum viable product, or a massive enterprise that desperately needs to overhaul an aging infrastructure, understanding exactly how a top-tier development partner actually operates is absolutely critical. So let's get into it.
Because here's the reality. In our hyper-fast digital world, rock-solid software is the absolute backbone of pretty much every successful business out there. So the crucial point isn't whether you need a tech partner. I mean, that's a given, right? The real question you got to be asking yourself is whether you have the exact right partner for your specific vision. Because let's be honest, a bad fit doesn't just burn through your cash, it literally costs you your competitive edge.
And that brings us straight to the core identity of Techzolo. Their entire operation is built around one really profound philosophy. Technology should work for people, not the other way around. I love that. It's not just some catchy marketing tagline, it's their actual driving force. Their team is obsessed with making sure their solutions are specifically built to empower your human workflows so things run smoother, scale faster, and are genuinely built to last.
To unpack exactly how they pull this off, we're going to hit 4 quick areas today. 1, the digital ecosystem. 2, the development blueprint. 3, the modern toolbox. And 4, the overall Techzolo advantage.
All right, kicking things off with Section 1, the digital ecosystem. Let's look at what Techzolo actually builds to help your business thrive. It all starts with the user experience. Techzolo builds these beautifully designed, lightning-fast web platforms. But we live in a mobile-first world, so they really excel at building incredibly performant apps, both native and cross-platform, for iOS and Android. Basically, you get to reach all your users seamlessly without having to compromise on speed or, frankly, completely blowing up your development budget.
Now, obviously, a slick, pretty app needs a beast of an engine underneath it. For those complex internal needs, they architect fully custom software. I mean, imagine ditching like 10 clunky, out-of-sync spreadsheets and replacing them with one beautifully streamlined system. From custom CRMs to heavy-duty enterprise resource planning systems, they tailor-make platforms that map perfectly to the way you actually work. But they aren't just building for today. They're looking way ahead. Techzolo builds intelligent systems. By integrating smart AI and machine learning, your software can literally analyze massive mountains of data and automate these super complex decisions on the fly. In today's market, having software that actively learns and adapts, that's not a luxury anymore. It's an absolute game changer for your competitive edge. And tying this whole ecosystem together is their scalable cloud infrastructure and DevOps. They lean heavily into CI/CD pipelines. What does that mean in plain English? It means always on deployment. Your products run flawlessly, they scale up effortlessly when your traffic spikes, and they update smoothly behind the scenes without taking your whole business offline. Moving right along to Section 2, the development blueprint. This is their specific software development lifecycle.
Look, killer software doesn't just spontaneously happen, right? It requires a rock-solid process. Techzolo uses a highly structured, totally transparent, 6-step lifecycle. And this methodology is designed for one thing, to give you absolute peace of mind. You're never going to be left in the dark wondering where your product is at. Just look at how these first 3 phases pan out. It's all about total alignment. In discovery, they won't even write a single line of code until they deeply understand your market and your goals. Then in design, that understanding translates into stunning wireframes and intuitive UI. Only then do they hit development, using agile sprints, hyper-clean code, and just relentless communication with your team. Then we hit the back half, which is all about bulletproof reliability. Testing means rigorous QA across all sorts of devices, so your app doesn't just shatter under pressure. Launch is a super smooth, monitored deployment. And then there's support. I love this part. They don't just hand you the keys, wish you luck, and disappear. They stick around, providing vital, ongoing maintenance.
Okay, Section 3, the modern toolbox. Let's take a quick peek under the hood at their technology stack. They definitely aren't messing around with a random assortment of clunky legacy tools. They deploy a highly sophisticated, proven stack. We're talking the absolute heavy hitters here. React and Next.js for lightning-fast front ends, Python and Node.js for incredibly robust backends, Flutter for seamless mobile experiences, and the whole shebang is backed up by world-class cloud infrastructure from AWS and Google Cloud.
So why the specific stack? Well, because their engineers are fluent in the tools that are genuinely prepared for 2025 and way beyond. Whether you need real-time WebSockets or heavy AI model deployments, they are giving you a future-proof foundation. Because honestly, nobody wants to scrap their entire system and rewrite it from scratch in 2 years.
Finally, Section 4, the Techzolo Advantage. Why do smart businesses actually pull the trigger and partner with them?
Honestly, it boils down to steadfast, client-first guarantees. You are the one in the driver's seat. Your vision actually drives the decisions. Deadlines? They treat those as strict commitments, not just vague suggestions. The communication is fully transparent, meaning zero nasty surprises when you're halfway through the build. They just build solutions that scale with you, acting as a real partner for the long haul. So, let's turn this back to you for a second. Think about your own business goals. Is your next big idea just sitting on a whiteboard somewhere, waiting to be built? Choosing the exact right team to build it is, without a doubt, one of the most critical decisions your business will ever make. Because your next great product doesn't actually start with code, it starts with a conversation. Whether you've got a fully fleshed out architectural plan or literally just some early concepts scribbled on a napkin, you can start building something extraordinary right now by heading over to techzolo.com. Keep their standard in mind. Code with purpose, build with confidence. Thank you so much for joining me on this explainer today. I want to leave you with one final, slightly provocative thought to chew on. If your current software isn't actively propelling your business into the future, what exactly is it holding you back from achieving?